Hello guys, welcome to today's lesson, Future Simple. Well, I have to start by telling you that in English, verbs don't take a conjugation so that they express or explain a future tense. In English, we need to use other elements to make the future, okay? That's why some people say that future doesn't exist in English. Well, one of the elements that we use to make the future in English is the modal verb will. We use will for on-the-spot decisions. That is, decisions made at the moment of speaking, or you can also call them instant decisions. For example, I like this t-shirt, the price is right, so I'll take it. This woman didn't think of buying this t-shirt. She didn't plan it. So she made the decision at the moment because she saw the price was okay and she decided to buy it in the moment. Then we also use will for offers and promises. For example, here we have, since it's your birthday tomorrow, I'll pay for lunch. Okay. We also use will for predictions based on what we think or believe will happen. For example, here we have, his parents think he will become a great artist one day. I need you to remember this because we also use another structure for predictions, but here, well, in the case of will, the predictions are based on what we think, okay? Then the other form or the other element that we use for future simple is be going to. But we use be going to for plans and intentions. So in this case, you think about your actions. Okay. So for example, we have business is going great. I'm going to employ more people and I'm going to expand in other cities. So this businessman is planning on expanding his business, right? Then he has an intention or a plan. As I told you before, we use will and be going to for predictions. The difference is that be going to is used for predictions based on what we see or know. This means you have evidence to support your prediction. Whereas with will, it is just based on what you think or believe. Okay. For example, we are looking at this image and we can see this baseball player holding the ball. So we know he is going to throw the ball. Okay, we can make this prediction because we are looking at him. We have evidence. Then the other structure we use for future simple is present continuous. We use present continuous for fixed arrangements in the near future. An arrangement is more than a plan. An arrangement is something that you have besides planning it, you have also taken some steps to achieve this action, okay, to achieve the plan. So we have, he's leaving for Florida in an hour. In order to take a plane, you need to buy the ticket. You need to buy the flight ticket beforehand. So this man is leaving in an hour, even though he is signing some papers there or he's asking some information at the front desk. But we use the present continuous because it is an arrangement. It is not a plan. It is an arrangement now because he has bought the ticket and he is there at the airport. Okay. Then, as a summary, I can tell you that we use will, be going to, and present continuous in future simple. We use will for on-the-spot decisions. We can also call them instant decisions, decisions you make in the moment, okay? Versus be going to, that is used for future plans or intentions. So you plan and you think about your actions or the actions that you want to do in the future. And the other contrast or opposite could be present continuous for fixed future arrangements. This means that you haven't just only planned the action. You have also taken some real steps to achieve this action. Okay, so these three, we can say that these three are opposites. Okay. Then we also use will for predictions based on what we think, versus be going to, that is also used for predictions but based on evidence, on what we see or know. Okay. Then we also use will for promises, threats, warnings, and requests, well, and hopes. And also we use will for information about the future that we cannot change or control. I'm gonna give you some examples now. So the first comparison that we can make is will for on-the-spot decisions, like I will buy the red cardigan, it's cheaper. So this person, well, a cardigan is a type of sweater. It's a piece of clothing, okay? So this person decided to buy the cardigan in the moment because it's cheaper. This person didn't plan the action. This person decided in the moment, okay? Versus be going to, that we have here. We are going to study this weekend. So this is part of a plan of some people. They have thought about it. They are planning this, or they have planned this. Maybe they will accomplish the action, maybe not. Then present continuous, we are having a presentation at the end of the semester. This is definitely something that will be completed, right? This is an arrangement. Why? Because maybe you have already decided on the date of your presentation, and also you have told your teacher the topic that you're going to present. So this is something that we cannot change. This is a more formal plan, we can call it like that. So this is an arrangement, okay, this one. Then we have in yellow the predictions. For example, I think it will rain tonight. This prediction is based on what I think, not on evidence. Versus be going to, the clouds are dark, it is going to rain tonight. This means that I am making my prediction based on evidence, on the dark clouds. Okay. Then the other use of will is for promises, threats, warnings, and requests. So here I have, I promise I won't be absent again. Okay. And then we have here in pink, new diseases will emerge in the future. This is something that we cannot control, and this always happens. Okay. So that's why we use will. Okay. Then this is the structure for the three future simple. So we have that will, since will is a modal verb, the structure goes like this: subject plus modal verb plus verb in verb infinitive. In case you want to make a negative sentence, you know that the not goes with the auxiliary. So that would be, I will not, for example, I will not see that movie or something, right? Also subject with for be going to, the structure goes like this: subject plus verb to be, am, is, or are, plus going to plus verb in verb infinitive. Okay, the same thing, the verb to be is the auxiliary, so if you want to make a negative sentence, the not goes with the verb to be. If you want to make a question, you put the auxiliary at the beginning. So first am, is, or are, then the subject, then going to, and then the verb in verb infinitive. Okay, then for present continuous, the structure goes like this: first the subject, then the verb to be, and then the verb in ing. As you know, since the verb to be is the auxiliary, the not, in negative sentences, the not goes together with the verb to be. And in questions, we have to put the auxiliary at the beginning, then the subject, then the verb in ing. Okay, so guys, can you guess? Please tell me, what is the structure we use for instant decisions? An instant decision is one that we make based on current circumstances, when we must make a fast choice. Exactly, that is will. For example, oh no, Henry has fallen. I'll help him clean his shirt and tie. At the moment you see him fall, you decide to help. So this means that you didn't plan the night before. Oh, tomorrow when Henry falls, I am going to help him. No, this is something that you decide in the moment. Okay. Then what tense do we use, or what structure do we use for plans and intentions? An intention is something that we would like to do in the near future. These are general plans for the future. Okay. Of course, we use be going to, right? And the example is, I know smoking is bad for me. I am going to quit sometime this year. So he doesn't know when he will quit, but he wants to do it, right? So he has the intention. Finally, we have future fixed arrangement. So an arrangement is a specific plan that we have for the future. We have taken real steps to be sure we achieve this plan. This is what makes the difference. That you have taken real steps in order to achieve the plan. And of course, we use present continuous for these situations. And we have an example here. Maggie and Ginger are going to the vet this afternoon at 6 o'clock. It's time for Ginger's annual checkup. So they already have an appointment with the vet. They called the doctor and then they talked about the time and date, and they have an appointment. That's why they have taken real steps. It's not only a plan, it is an arrangement. Okay. Then we are going to see the contrast between these two. Plans and intentions versus arrangements. We use be going to for plans and intentions and present continuous for arrangements. And we are going to, let's analyze these two examples so that the difference between these two is clear. Okay. So we have here, Christina is going to meet Melanie for coffee this afternoon. They talked about it in the morning. They made plans when they talked in the morning class. Okay, so they have the intention, they planned it, but they didn't take any other actions. They only talked about it. Okay. Then we have Christina is meeting Melanie for coffee this afternoon. They reserved a table at their favorite cafe. Okay, cafe is like a coffee shop. Then they made specific plans and reserved the table ahead of time. So as you can see, the difference is that in the first example, they just talked about it. They have the plan, but maybe sometimes plans don't go as we want them to go. Sometimes plans change. And sometimes they don't, right? But we don't really know that. But in the case of an arrangement normally never changes, because if you take some steps in order to achieve this plan or the arrangement, then it's more difficult to cancel arrangements. Okay, so in this case we use Christina is meeting present continuous because they made a reservation. Okay, they booked a table at their favorite cafe. Then you are going to answer this exercise. Please pause the video, put your answers maybe on your notebook, and then check them. I will show you the answers in a moment. So make sure, please, that you pause the video so that you can check in a moment. Okay. Okay. Now this is the first answer. We are going to paint because this is the plan they have. Okay. Then the news is on in 5 minutes. Are you going to watch it? This person is asking if you have the plan or the intention to watch the news. Then when you tidy your bedroom, it's a terrible mess. Are you going to tidy? Okay, because this person also wants to know when or if it is in your plans to tidy your bedroom. And also number 4, any plans for the weekend? They are literally asking for plans. So yes, I am going to buy some furniture for my new flat. Then in number 5 we have the verb and then anything on Saturday evening. We thought we might go to the cinema. In this case, normally when you ask for someone's plans for the weekend or arrangements, it's because you want to do something with them, right? Or invite them. So if these people are thinking of inviting them to the cinema, they want to know about the arrangements. That's why we need to use present continuous. Are you doing anything on Saturday evening? Okay. Then also Friday night. Normally the weekend is very close, or if there is a close date, we use present continuous because normally the closer you get to the deadline or time of the appointment or any other plan, it becomes an arrangement. Okay, so we are having, and also because organizing a party is not just like a plan, you have to arrange many things, so we need to use present continuous. Then in number 7, it is hot in here, isn't it? Yes, on the air conditioning. Okay, over here this person is making the decision in the moment, so I'll turn on the air conditioning. Then ding dong, someone's at the door. Okay, this person is deciding in the moment to go to the door, right? So I'll go. Then are you free tomorrow afternoon? Let me check in my planner. A planner is what we call agenda. So when you put something in your planner, is because it's something serious, something formal. Therefore, it is an arrangement. That's why we need to use present continuous. So, I am seeing a client at 3. I am free after that. Then number 10, I heard on the news that a new shopping center in the town, in the town center next year. So, since this is next year, and someone heard on the news, well, I guess this is a citizen. This is not a member of the, I don't know, or this person doesn't work in the city hall or the yes, county hall. So this is a plan. Okay, this is a plan. So they are going to build a new shopping center. And this can also be a prediction because this person heard it on the news, so this person has evidence. Okay guys, I hope that I hope that this topic is clear, and if it's not, you can always ask me in class, okay? So thanks a lot for watching this video. Have a nice and lovely day, and I will see you soon.